Alright guys, what is up? It is Fenner jumping into a quick play game here. I wanted to talk about the new Mercy changes that just came through in a recent patch. So, as some of you may know, they recently removed the Mercy momentum that I loved in a recent patch, and they called it a bug fix, which it kind of was, but it kind of wasn't as well, but it mostly was. And now they've finally added it back. It's a little bit different than it was before. It's definitely not as powerful as it used to be. Like, you can't fling yourself as far. That's about as far as I can throw myself. Sometimes you can go a little bit further, depending on the speed you get beforehand. And they've also removed the ability to reset Guardian Angel after you use a res. So you used the Guardian Angel res, Guardian Angel in res, and then Guardian Angel out, right? And that would keep you very, very safe and, you know, pretty much allow you to just fly in, fly out, res whoever you want without too much trouble, other than like a McCree flashbang or something like that. Now, the thing is... Oh. Gotta get used to this new movement, though. It also works differently before. You used to be able to tap it and then just let go and hit space. Now you have to like hold it and then hit space. I feel like it would be easier with a toggle Guardian Angel rather than the actual other one. So why this is actually a huge change, by the way, the lack of Guardian Angel reset. Come on, Widow, you can do it. They can do it. Can they do it? It's a huge change because you're basically removing a massive amount of survivability from Mercy, which is one of the biggest, you know, things that was making Mercy so strong. She'd just hit up the valve and then she would just be flying all over the screen and you wouldn't be able to do anything. Same for normal reses as well. So this isn't just a nerf to her normal reses, it's also a nerf to her ultimate reses and her movement while she's ulting. Like, you're gonna be able to... I'm gonna valve this, actually. You're gonna be able to kill Mercy a lot better when she dives in for a res. So I go in for a res here, I've got no Guardian Angel reset, so I have to fly out normally. So if there's like anyone around there, then they're just gonna be able to pick me off as I come down to the ground to, well, at least be able to pick me off a lot easier as I come down to the ground for a res. Now, the other thing they've done is also allowed... they've also made it so that when you use your ultimate, it adds a charge of a res rather than resetting res. So, for example, in the past, you used to go res, Valkyrie, then res, right? Nowadays, you get a charge no matter what. So, even if you've got 10 seconds left on res and then you Valk, it will give you +1 charge and not reset the cooldown. And in that scenario, you're gonna have... Wait, let me make sure I got this right. If you get 10-second cooldown on res, then you hit Valk, you'll have 1 extra res at the point that you Valk. And this stacks up as well. And then... Oh, fuck, everybody's dying, man. You'll have another res in 20 seconds. And then you'll have another res in 20 seconds. Yes. So you don't have to worry about doing the res, Valk, res anymore, which means you can kind of just Valk whenever you want instead of, you know, being baited or worrying about the res, Valk, res. Which means you're going to be a lot more free to just pop the Valk whenever you feel like it, really. So, like, even if I Valk now, you'll see I got 2 res charges now. And I have that for the entirety of the Valk. So I can easily pre-pop the Valk in a fight and then go into a fight with 2 reses. The other one's already ready. However, if you do end the Valkyrie, then you'll be left... You'll lose that res charge. You can only stack res charges while you're Valking. So obviously you do want to use them during that time. But yeah, that's definitely an interesting way. I think it means that you have... even less of the hiding. Like, I still found myself hiding a little bit when I used to use Valk. It was like, when I used to wait for Valk, I'd be like, you know, I want to hide and wait for the res, Valk, res here, which is what they wanted to remove pretty much completely. And I think this definitely achieves that. I'm not completely satisfied with the new way they've implemented the momentum. Like, it's definitely cooler than, like, I'm looking at this mechanic as a fun mechanic that also adds, like, a layer of skill and, you know, increases her strength in a cool and fun way. Which is better than increasing a hero's strength in, like, boring ways, right? But yeah, it's definitely clunkier than it used to be. It might be because I'm not as used to it yet as I used to be to the old one. But it just doesn't feel as fluid as it used to. It used to feel really smooth and fluid, and you used to be able to fling yourself really far. See if I can get to this Reaper here. It's kind of risky. Especially with no reset. So that's the kind of ones where you got to be, like, a little bit more careful. Because now with no Guardian Angel resets, I can't Guardian Angel on, hit the res, and then Guardian Angel out. I have to either walk up to the corpse and Guardian Angel out, or Guardian Angel on, and then not be able to Guardian Angel out for a little bit. So it's all a lot riskier now for Mercy. And I think this is going to bring it down in strength by a massive amount. A lot more than I think most people are going to realize. Let's grab that. I'll grab this. And I might Valk on to the next big fight that we have. And go for the double res. Just stack up the reses there. I don't know if I want to res that. I don't think I do. I think I'll just leave her. You're the devil anyway. See, now I can res this McCree, which is way more valuable. And I can possibly Valk for this fight as well. Don't want to go too far on that guy. I'm gonna like get shot soon. Gonna Valk soon as well. But yeah, definitely got to get used to this new movement. I still feel like maybe with this movement, the toggle Guardian Angel is the way to go. Just since you have to hold it for the full duration. Holy shit! Reaper's popping off. I don't need to go Valk mode at all. I'm perfectly fine like this. Or am I? Is she Valking? What's going on over there? I'll have some of that. I want to get up and heal that guy up there. Nope, not gonna happen. See, now I can Valk this. Go in for the res. I hope that High Noon doesn't get me. And I've got another res available already, even though I Valked before the fight. So you can see how that's, like, completely different now. And, like, going in for a res, every time that I go in for a res, it's way riskier. Because I don't have the GA to get out like I used to. Definitely a huge nerf. Like, I feel like people are going to underestimate how much of a nerf this is. So they're going to see him like, it's just, you know, it's just, they're just removing a reset on Guardian Angel. It's not that big. It's fucking huge. This is a gigantic nerf. Like, I don't think Mercy's going to be unusable. I'm not going that far with this. But it's definitely big. And I think Blizzard needs to sit on this for a while. Like, a couple of, like, 2 months at least. Just see how it goes. See how weak she is. See how strong she is. See how it really turns out before doing anything else to Mercy. So we really know how it affects her. Personally, this is not the change I would have made to Mercy. I think that was, again, another fun mechanic for Mercy that's kind of getting removed. Just, like, chopping off her mobility there. I don't like that. I really don't like that. I like all of the mobility in the world, but I'm just someone who loves mobility. Like, I play Tracer a lot for a reason. I really liked Mercy when she got the movement changes for a reason. This is bad. Oh, it might be good, though. If I can get this. No, the dragon was huge. Fuck. Anyway, dudes, I think that's about my thoughts on the changes. I think it's a huge nerf. I wish they didn't go with the Guardian Angel thing. I wish they did like a regeneration nerf on the Valkyrie itself. Just a little bit smaller because I do think this is a huge change and it's a very fun mechanic to get rid of. But with that said, it is okay. It's nice that they brought the momentum back. There's something else. I really like the way the new charging up the reses on Valk works. I think it's such a good change. Completely removes the hiding aspect of Mercy and allows you to just be more aggressive with it as well. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about the Mercy changes down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.